Hey, happy holidays and welcome back to the Greater Fort Walton Beach Area December 2011 Business Forum. We're honored to have our chair from 2010, 11, and 12 here today, Chad Hamilton, Lisa Jo Spencer, and Martin Owen. What a great show we've had, trying to get a recap of how wonderful the chamber is and how wonderful the chairs are. I want to go back to Chad. Chad, as you go back, top things you're going to remember about your tenure of leadership at the Chamber of Commerce.
It was amazing to me, coming up through the ranks, being on an executive committee a long time as the treasurer, of course, the CPA. But when I became chair, not president, but you look back and see how people, you just get a different perspective on how people serve the chamber in the leadership positions and the other various positions that I just maybe didn't notice some of the activities that went on and some of the other chair positions. And it's amazing how hard people work for the organization. Right. So, again, you're in a leadership position for a long time and you can see some things, but it truly was different and amazing to have that perspective as the chair and see how hard people work and just makes you really appreciate what you're a part of.
That's wonderful. Lisa Jo, coming up on January 7th out at Herbert Soundside, we have our annual installation banquet where we'll install Martin, and you'll get to say how wonderful thing it was, and you will be able a chance to give awards to some of the volunteers, right, et cetera. Right. Were you also, was that a difficult challenge for you selecting those winners?
Oh gosh, yeah, because there's just so many people who go way above what you ask them to do, and so yeah, that was probably one of the hardest things that I've had to face all year was just choosing the businesses and the volunteers and that sort of thing. So yeah,
it is amazing. You mentioned 20 hours a week, and certainly each of you certainly must have put in about the same time, and you certainly will. And you'll have fun in the process, which is great. It's certainly not, or at least we hope you do.
Oh, it's been a blast. It's challenging to maintain a professional life as well, and to maintain your business practice. But I enjoy doing it, and obviously all of us do, or we wouldn't be doing these kind of positions. And the folks that are working their way through the ranks and doing all the things that they do for the chamber, they love the community. I mean, that's what it is. We love Fort Walton Beach, and yeah, it's great for your business. It's absolutely fantastic for your business to get this kind of exposure. But it's so fun to give back and to get involved in the different things.
That's fantastic. Martin, your first official task, besides this TV show, of course, will be the January 7th installation banquet. You're getting involved. You're really planning it. How excited is that going to be?
Well, it's great fun. As I said, you give me a microphone and I'm away. And an ex-disc jockey and a marketing guy, the thought of being involved in a production like that, it's going to be amazing. I mean, we're going to do things that haven't been done before. It's going to be great. But it's about Lisa Jo, obviously, because she's had a great year. It's not about me, because I haven't done anything yet. And it's about all the people who are involved in the chamber. I mean, one of the things that's come across to me in the past couple of years being involved is just how great everybody is and how much they work together. It's phenomenal. I'm just a mouthpiece for the whole thing, as indeed are you. So the pair of us just stand up there and talk. All the work is done by other people, and they're fantastic, all of them.
I like the way it's not a banquet, it's a production.
It is.
It is a
so
production.
January 7th, 2012 at the Herbert Soundside, sign up at the Chamber of Commerce. Anyone can go. $50 before Christmas and
it is the social event of the year.
The social event of the year, guaranteed by Martin Owen. He says, if you do not have fun, if you do not have fun, he will buy you breakfast. This is true.
No, Ted will buy.
I will buy breakfast. I will buy breakfast.
That was a nice guarantee that you made.
I made the guarantee, but Ted pays.
At each one of our First Friday coffees in 2012, if you do not have a good time at the installation banquet, we will buy you breakfast. So. Good production. I know you got RJ Murdoch's involved. You have Bob from Systems of Sound involved, and Marcia and such from the office. So, and Phyllis Shanks from your office.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a good party.
It's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be a really good party.
It's going to be good.
I want to change the tone a little bit, Lisa Jo. We chatted about Chad's trial of the oil spill during 2010. One of the main initiatives you had in your year was the Homelessness Initiative.
Yes.
Let's do a recap of that and how you feel things are going.
Well, obviously it's a long-term thing. So the Chamber is committed to stay with this issue as long as it takes. So it is a long-term thing, but it is very exciting to bring all the different organizations together. I mean, it's not that people aren't doing a great job, because people are doing a phenomenal job getting the services to the folks, but we wanted to step in and maybe streamline things or use some of the business leadership of the chamber members and the community to help these nonprofits and the different agencies in ways that they may be able to just have better practices, and then obviously we'd love to be able to have some more shelters and some more ways to get people job training and job skills and the mental health counseling and things like that, so we can get folks off the street. I mean, I think the main thing that drives all of us is it's not, the 20 or so panhandlers that we see on the street. Those folks probably aren't even homeless. And obviously we don't want anyone giving money to them. That doesn't help anything. Give to the different charities and the different organizations. But there are, thousands of folks in our community who are sleeping in tents and sleeping in their cars, children, and that's what breaks your heart. When Alexis tells you how many kids there are that are homeless, I mean, you can't help but have people sign up to help. And so I think that one thing that the agencies have already witnessed is a boon in the number of volunteers to do some mentoring and do some of that sort of thing. So it's great. It's really going to be
So
fun.
what you're hearing, community, is this: Lisa Jo Spencer is committed to being involved in this until it's finished, as well as the Greater Fort Walton Beach Chamber of Commerce. We are committing to the community to be involved in ending homelessness in Okaloosa County, and we'll be in for the long haul with your continued support, and certainly Chad and Martin will continue to be involved in that as they can. We're in it for the long haul, everybody, so great initiative, and that's an ongoing one there.
Yeah, well, and we just want to thank all the agencies who really, I mean, obviously that's where their heart is, and we just want to do what we can to help them and support them.
Right. On a kind of different note, Martin's talking about leadership. You met with your new board yesterday. You have some new board members, et cetera. How excited were you with their enthusiasm of jumping into topics for the community?
Almost overwhelmed. A bunch of 7 people who came together, and one of the things I said to them is, I don't want you to be quiet. I want you to I want you to challenge people, and they promptly challenged me and the rest of us immediately. It was great hearing the ideas coming out, hearing their commitment to what was going on. It was worthwhile.
It just shows a new tradition, Chad. As Chad rolls off the board, we have new board members, new leaders in our community who will fill the spot and continue advancing and maintaining the leadership that the Chamber has done through your volunteer efforts, which is wonderful. Chad, as we totally down the backstretch here, some of your favorite Chamber events, whether they be festivals or some of the networking events, what are some of the ones that you just can't not live without?
Bowl Eggs is always great. I mean, having 3 children now, it's phenomenal to have them involved in it. And, my kids were able to ride on a parade, do things like that. It's something I was able to do when I was a little kid with my mother at Choctaw back in the day. And so that was kind of fun, being able to kind of continue on that tradition, and watching kids throw beads, which is an amazing thing. They're rabid. They put them on a production line. If you could harness that power, what could you do with it? But Bowl Eggs is always great. And then First Friday coffees are one of just pretty much my favorite standby event that happens every month. And my son was able to make a little commentary at the June one, and he showed up and he wore his own bow tie, and
that was classic.
But everything we were trying to get Jackson ready to do his little part, and he's like, Dad, Mom, I got this. And at the time he's 7, and he's completely practiced, and we were trying to get him to practice, and he's like, no, I got this. I got this. It was a lot of fun.
It was fun. That was the highlight of that breakfast. Certainly was him coming out there. Lisa Jo, how you consider yourself maybe not a writer going in, but you write wonderful articles each month for the Coastlines. How was that for you?
I enjoy doing it. I once you start the flow of it, then it's okay. Yeah, I'm a technical writer. I'm not a creative writer, so this was a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I've really enjoyed it, and it's been fun, and
You've done
it's
really
something
good.
that I think it's something you'll enjoy, Martin.
I think you will also, and again, you have people coming up to you saying, "Hey, I saw you on TV," and you had many people comment about some of your commentary in the Coastlines newsletter too. It's nice that people read them.
Oh, it definitely is, and it's our opportunity to tell what's on our mind and the things that we're either are going on behind the scenes at the Chamber that folks may not know about, or just the fun stuff that we're getting to do, because you really get exposed to all kinds of different things that you wouldn't necessarily get exposed to if you weren't the chair.
Right. One of the things was when you dropped the puck at the Ice Flyers game.
Yeah,
that was kind of fun.
That was I think like the first big thing that I got. That was in January, and I'm not really a hockey fan or anything, but it was great, and it was great fun for we took the board and we all went to the game, and so That ice, even with carpet, is very slippery.
Good to know. I'll make a note of that.
Yes, very slippery.
So Martin, you've heard of, certainly from Chad, from the festivals, bow legs, and the First Friday Coffee, Lisa Jo advising how it is to represent the organization in the community and write the articles. Anything you're nervous about?
People understanding me. Going to go even a major thing. I've already apologised in advance for saying things that are misinterpreted. That's a good excuse from my point of view. But yeah, I mean, I do come out with things that are particularly English, and that's going to be.
It's been an inspiration. I still remember, as I mentioned, when Chad and I first met you at a restaurant in town about 2 or 3 years ago and asked if you wanted to get involved. And Chad, has anyone jumped in full feet more than Martin Owen has and risen so quickly in the organization?
I don't think so, or as effectively.
Right.
The other comment I would make, I mean, it was obvious that our introduction to Martin and our request for him to get involved was very beneficial to us. Hopefully to him as well, but he's been great.
Absolutely
great.
We're close to being in. I wanted to go all day on this. Any last minute commentary about the Chamber? Any last moments you have to share about your tenure at the leadership of the Chamber of Commerce?
I've enjoyed it. I'm so appreciative for the opportunity to have had it, and it's been great for me, been great for my career, and again, from somebody who's from here, it means a lot to have an opportunity to be involved and be impactful on your community. I mean, I'm from here, I moved away, I had the opportunity to move back because I love it, and so having an opportunity to serve it was a lot of fun.
Done a fine job. Chad Hamilton from O'Sullivan Creel, 2010 chair. Lisa Jo Spencer, last time in leadership, but you'll be here next year as the past chair. You'll be sitting in that chair next year. Right. Any?
It's just been, like Chad says, I mean, it's such an honor to get to have this position. And it's just lots of fun. And my advice to every chamber member is, the more you get involved, the more you're going to get out of your chamber membership. I mean, whether it be on a committee or working in a festival, in one of the tents or whatever, you meet people, and that's the way you do business. People do business with the people they know and love or like.
There you go.
And so that's how you get business.
Well, we all love you, of course.
Well, of course.
Lisa Jo Spencer, Fleet Spencer Kilpatrick, our 2011 chair. Martin Owen, are you ready?
I am. I'm looking forward to the year. It's going to be great.
It'll be great.
Just like to say to everybody, Happy Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year, Happy Midwinter. It's going to be great.
We were honored to have our chairs here today, Martin Owen from Resort Quest and the others. We're here at the Santa Rosa Mall. We want to thank Dave McDonald for allowing us to film. I see him coming. He's coming down now. Santa's coming to get in his seat, so we got to hurry up and get out of here. I want to thank Jerry and Sean from Cox for filming as they did each and every year. I want to thank everyone in the Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for your membership of the community. On behalf of everyone, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.